Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character. Today, we're still over at Mosquito. This time, we're not perching. It's Froggy Friday. So, trying to get a frog. We're over here at 8367. You may notice I've got 12 fish in. I started off, logged in about 11 o'clock at night and decided not to record the night. Probably a good decision. It was a little bit slow. I'll show what I got here in a second. Been catching a few perch over here, or not perch. It's been a day and a half. Catching a few chub over here as well. I do have a couple of small frogs. Nothing major overnight. I did get a decent sized crucian. I think it was a 1.2 kilo crucian on the bottom rod. Nice 382 gram roach and some float fishing points there. Starting to pick up right at 6 o'clock. I haven't had a chance to even show off what we caught yet. That's a chub. Either a chub or a frog when it runs like that. Small chub. All right. So 15 fish. Here's what we got. A decent eyed as well, too. That was a float fishing eyed. 1.27 kilo crucian on the bottom rod. So on the two float rods, I've got a size 22 hook on rod 1 with fly. On rod 2, I've got a size 24 hook with fly. Both of them are 18 centimeter depths. And on the bottom rod, I went ahead and did the same setup we've been using with night crawlers. See if we can't get either an eyed or a perch. And that's the plan for today, is to hopefully get us our frog. I could have sworn we already had a frog, but looking at trophies at Mosquito, frog is one we're missing. So evidently I forgot that we didn't get a trophy Kermit here. So again, probably a little bit of a shorter day, a little bit of a, or not shorter day, probably a little bit of a non good quality silver day or anything like that. Depends on what we catch. It's been a very long day for me. I woke up, somehow I actually heard my phone at 7 a.m. with just a text message that I needed to join a call. And I was basically on issue calls all day today. So I am worn out. And it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Little bleak there. There might be another bleak. Yep. I'll take bleak too. Trying to keep it close to the lilies, but not in the lilies because I don't want to get snagged. Just realized I actually have the two floats crossed. So float for rod 1 is on the right side. Float for rod 2 is on the left side. I usually try and keep them the other way around. Just to make it easier on the brain for which button to push when I need to pick the rod up. Because frogs and some of the fish we're going after, they can run pretty quick. They're bleak. Like Another bleak. Yep. There we go. Now we're not crossed. Almost forgot to mute while opening a can of soda there. That would have been a fun sound for you. I can hear my voice being a little scratchy because I've been on talking all day. It is what it is. I have heard a couple of booms as well too. We're coming up on the 4th of July. We're watching this in the future. It is June 30th, the Friday before the 4th of July. And here in the United States, that's Independence Day and is a big fireworks day. And while they're technically illegal in the city I live in, all the suburbs sell them. So we have actually hit. National Weather Service has got pictures of the city I live in after major sporting events shooting off fireworks, and their radar showed worse coverage than a lot of the storms. I live in the Midwest, so when fireworks hit their weather radar, you know it's a good day. But the four-legged thing is not a fan of fireworks. We were on our evening walk and we didn't get a lunch walk today because of how crazy it was. And at the furthest point of the walk, someone shot a firework off and scared him. We actually ended up having a little bit of a shorter walk, which it is what it is there. He wanted to come home very quickly after that. And I gave him the option of going for a longer walk, and he immediately turned to the house. I was glad he knew where home was, but you know, he's laying on the floor, half underneath me, trying to stay safe. I don't know why he thinks I've got a recliner couch, and he thinks laying on the floor under the recliner will keep him safe. And he does it every time there's a firework. So if you end up hearing booms, I haven't heard any recently, but it's not quite dark out there yet. It's also super hot and muggy. Looked like it was gonna rain, and it was 98 degrees on the evening walk. So it was not a fun time. Something we needed to do, but we need the rain, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, be a frog, be a frog, be a frog. Jesus. That was a frog. It was only 32 grams with how far it ran and how much it bent the rod. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than that. Come on, Froggy Frog. Are you a frog? You chub. You're a frog. You look like a big one, too. First marker frog. No. Reading an email I just got, and a friend of mine lost his mom last night. Or I guess this morning. Looking at the time. Honestly, this rod is just kind of bonus fish. If I happen to catch a trophy perch, I'll be happy, but that's not the goal of that rod today. I mean, that's not the goal of today. Today's goal is Froggy Friday. Get a Kermit and be done with it. Oops. Oh, I missed it. And that was a frog, too. The wrong button again. I missed that one, too. Dang it. Both of those were frogs. $592. Not a frog. Decent bleak. 400 or 45 gram bleak. Take it. What? Can't believe I missed whatever that was. Another chub. 672-gram chub. Something trying to run away. Hits a frog. 47-gram frog. Small one. It's hoping for bigger. You're wondering why it keeps beeping there. I keep hitting 4 to try and consume some tea. There we go. And it was telling me I was full. Since float fishing does use quite a bit of, or at least telestick float fishing does use quite a bit of energy. I want to try and keep my energy up, and I'd done a dig, so it was a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. We got a decent number of fish because I think when I started we were at 12 or 13. We're at 33 fish in 19 minutes, so another 20 fish from when we got started in 20 minutes. Not too bad. Some more algae and a bloodworm. Another chub. Small bleak. I'm just curious if that one was snagged. Roach? Maybe a marker. I don't think so, though. Nope. Come on, fishy fish. I guess froggy frog. Oh wow, they just bumped us into a severe thunderstorm warning. Wondering why my phones were going a little crazy. Missed a fish. Small roach. Not even worth looking at. Decent. I think that's a bleak. Yep, 62 gram bleak. Almost 1000 XP. 151,000 away from 24. If I do what I'm thinking next, I think we'll catch up and get some extra XP soon. I don't know. I'm still debating something in my head for the next steps for this character, this account. Kind of want to go big telesticks. See if we can't go carp fishing. I think that would be fun. Come on, Froggy Frog. Well, seems like things just stopped. No more fish. And of course, as I say that, both rods go for a run. And we got a decent frog here. Other one's going to get away. We got a 67-gram frog on rod 2. Yeah, rod 1 was gone. I knew it. Took my eyes off for just a second, and they both got grabbed. Oh, I just popped my ankle. That felt good. Just kind of rotating my leg or my ankle around. Just nice little pop. Real good. Remind me of the game that Rod 3 exists there. Ooh. Permit? Oh, close. 129 gram prog. Oh, that's as close as we're probably going to get. What, 536 grams? Or 536 XPs? I think 150 is a trophy Kermit, if I remember correctly. Knew that one was close as soon as I pulled it out of the water. $190 is a trophy. I was wrong. That wasn't quite as close as I thought it was. But still a nice frog. It was a weekly record ultralight frog, which tells me there's probably not a lot of people in the US that have caught a trophy frog this week. Another frog, but I think it's a small one. Yep. Small ones tend to fly like that. Ooh. Didn't think I was going to get back to this one in time. A decent frog, but I don't think it's a trophy. No, it's not even a decent frog. That's unfortunate. For how strong that was pulling, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. We can get one more fish before I decide to call it. As it's starting to get dark, we'll see. Yeah, looks like we're going to get something. I doubt it's a frog, though. Nope, small roach. Be 44. Let's see if we can't get 45 fish. Come on, one more fish. One more, just one more. All right, one more fish, or we'll go till midnight, whichever happens first. Now we'll close it out on a frog at least. 89-gram frog. Honestly, the nighttime isn't the best time to fish there, so I'm okay with this. I'm happy. Got some decent bleak, decent frogs. Decent fireworks. Dead out I live close to the amusement park in town, about 5 miles away, and it's their 50th anniversary, so they're shooting off fireworks for 50 days at 10 o'clock at night. He actually slept through them last night. So at the fish market, 30 silver. Like I said, I knew today wouldn't be the best from a silver perspective. We will sell our crappiest frog here for 2. Gibbles, Crucian. We did get 5 non-marker roaches for 11 silver. We did get 5 20-gram bleaks. Also non-markers for 22 silver. That's a nice trade-off. I'm actually curious. So the 5 smallest bleaks we have are 15 cents, 0.15. And here they're 22 silver. No common, didn't get 7 perch, no mirror, no pike. So honestly, not too bad to get 22, 23, 24, 25, 35 silver from the cafe. We were at 30 to start with here. And we're probably at 35 to start with. We're now at 30 still. So ended up being a 60 silver day, which isn't bad for what we were fishing. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow over on the spin character. And we'll see you then. Bye bye now.